what's just as important as consistency in your markets? Credibility. Good morning, everybody. Ruby and I are talking about credibility today, and for a lot of reps, a lot of companies, this is a thing that can really stand you apart from the rest of the field. And so credibility becomes the thing that might leverage brand as part of that. It could be a piece of that. It might be a piece of what you do in terms of your overall go-to-market, in terms of, are we good at what we do? We are. So that credibility has to be present in everything that you do, from the individual contributors, the reps that are in the market, from your marketing, from your brand itself, from the stories you tell in that brand story. All of those things become a piece of, why would somebody choose you? And that credibility is important. A lot of companies use awards to build credibility, and some of those award programs are a little shaky, let's call it, in terms of, hey, I can put a badge on my website, but is that the thing that's going to set me apart? And so structurally, credibility becomes, are we good at what we do? And so if we can build that credibility to tell that story to anybody that will listen, quite frankly, and then two, make sure that that story is distributed to the people that need to see it, it's a helpful way of looking at how our brand will expand over time. The credibility is the linchpin of that, right? So the credibility piece is, do we understand our customers' pains? Do we understand what it means to be in their business? Do we understand how these things connect for them? And so the challenge for a lot of companies is that credibility is hard won and easily lost. Sometimes we can relate that back to trust. I'll trust you if I think you're credible. Fair enough. But the idea is, how do we make sure that that credibility comes through in everything that we do? Every piece of information we provide, every interaction with a customer is built on our credibility. The credibility that we are experienced, we can solve a problem, even if we're new. At least we've got experience doing things in other places, and we can translate or relate to what we're trying to accomplish. So bottom line is, credibility becomes the most valuable thing for a customer to take in. I will trust you more if I think you're credible. That's a good starting point for a relationship. So today, think about that. How credible are we in our markets? Are we speaking the language that our customers hear and understand based upon the things that they need? Are we doing that? But even more than that, is that credibility permeating everything else in the business? So it's not just about our sales team and what they're saying and what they're doing. It's about everybody. It's that mode of brand building that a company wants that the individual parts make up. So again, if I feel my service provider, my person is credible, they know what they're talking about, they want to do things, and this is what they want to do, and this is why they want to do it. Well, I believe them because they're quite credible. That's a good starting point. So credibility is built upon consistency, which leads to trust. So those are the things that I want you to think about today. So credibility, consistency equals trust. Anyway, all the best. Have a great one. Ruby's ready to go inside and have breakfast. So have a good one. Walking and Talking with Ruby.